Hey guys, what's going on? Rizzo from the Rizzo and Jeff Show. Thanks a lot for checking out our podcast, the Underemployed Podcast, anywhere podcasts are found. Now, without any further ado, Jeff and I had a lot to discuss today. Flying J showers, foot fetishes, all kinds of crazy stuff. So we appreciate your support. You can always find us on Facebook. That's where we're active most. All social platforms by searching for the Rizzo and Jeff Show. So without any further ado, let's start with an old man sitting there trying to sell Ford trucks. Let's talk about Flying J bathroom sex. And, this one kind of gets weird. But, hey, listen, we tried, right?
There's not a lot of hip guys and gals in this town.
Well, when you're sending 68-year-olds out to appearances, I think it's, you got to have somebody.
It's funny that you say that because I did see someone at a place, and it took me back. Have you ever seen something that's just surprised you? Like, I didn't even know it was a thing, and then you said it was a thing, and I was like, this person can't be there, and then this person happened to be there, and I was just like, holy shnikes, to steal from Chris Farley.
Well, look, people show up to places sometimes when you don't save your money enough to retire at a good age.
Yeah.
You gotta work a little later. So it is what it is. And then,
could that be the go-to guy now? Is that the go-to guy of the group? Is he the go-to on-air /utility/appearance man?
To sling a Jeep?
To sling a Jeep? To fucking sling a Wagoneer? Is he the guy?
I hope not, man.
Because
I just want to put out there.
They took our idea. Go ahead, put it out there, and then I want to tell you the idea. Go ahead.
Anybody over 60 is not purchasing a new car.
Agreed.
So,
or if they do, it's with cash and it's a used car.
Okay, let's come on. Some different things. So anybody over 60 knows that their exit is coming up in the next 15 years.
Yeah.
So the car they have in their possession is the one they're going to ride with.
They're going to ride or die, literally.
So to have anybody out trying to push car sales that is at least 60 and over.
I think it's closer to the 7-0, but sure.
Is a move.
It's actually funny because the video I saw said something to the effect of make sure you're qualified only if you like and follow the page, which is something that we used to do. And then there was one comment. And the comment was, no thanks. And I just was like, come on, dude. It was fun. That's all I'm saying.
It's all business.
Speaking of, we got a lot to get to. First, your weekend, how was it? I spent it in Rochester, and it was murderous.
Yeah, you called me. I heard the sirens. Yeah, dude, I had a good weekend. I hung out with, my mom, of course, and then we went down the shore, took a little shore trip.
Okay.
I actually got in the backyard with my nephew, played a little catch, those kind of things, a little baseball.
Now, this is interesting because I also was telling people that you are, you're going to resume physical therapy.
I am on Thursday. I was like, wow, there's one woman I got to thank for this.
Okay.
And starts with Kathy and ends with Hochul. And
the Hochul hookup
is quite a beautiful thing. So on Thursday at 8 a.m., the Hip Daddy is back.
The Hip Daddy's back.
And
are we going to the same man?
We are not.
So you are going somewhere else?
I am going somewhere new.
But this guy's familiar with your case. So why would you go somewhere new? And if you're just sitting, we're talking about Jeff going back and getting his hip shit all figured out. So why would you do that?
Well, because he's a little high end, and
listen, this isn't government stuff. This is Hochul hookup. This is Blue Care Essential.
Let me tell you.
This is some essential shit.
I made the call. The Excellus thing doesn't ride there in Linden Oaks.
They don't ride at Linden Oaks?
I'm in the Webster.
You're going to Webster.
Yeah.
I was curious too, and again, I know it'll take a little bit for people to get up, and it might be a little bit late. There's Teddy. Was Teddy well behaved this weekend?
Teddy was a bit of a pain in the ass this weekend.
Was he?
I'm starting to learn with him that when he doesn't want to do something, and he doesn't want to be at a place, that he throws this anxiety thing, where he pants and acts like he doesn't want to be somewhere.
Okay.
So I tried to take him to a park.
Okay.
And I think this was Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. So a different park than I usually take him to. and there might have been a kid play. He doesn't like kids.
Okay.
Kids, and then playing. He just has no interest whatsoever. So I took him to the park. He starts the panting and whatnot.
Right.
Then I go back close to my mom's house, a park that I take him to, where as you walk into the park, there's nothing but a playground of kids.
Okay.
Walks right through it.
Well, so no problem.
No problem whatsoever. So it's a matter of where he wants to be.
Oh, at what time?
At what time he feels like he wants to be at it, and he plays it up pretty good.
So Jeff and I, for those of you just tuning in, make sure you're liking, make sure you share the video. We're going to be talking about wing. I had a wing moment today. We're going to be talking about showers and the Flying J, my foot fetish potentially, and we got some good news. Some stuff's happening for us, and Jeff cooking some barbecue. So let's start. I had a wing moment today. I happened to be playing Safe Computer in the car with baby hands.
Interesting choice.
It wasn't, you know why? Because she said, what was that Chinese lady that was like rapping on your show because you played wing way too much? And my response was,
that's incorrect.
Did you turn it off? And do you know what she said? Nope. I said, so was it too much or was it just enough with wing?
Is she accusing us of wing abuse?
She's accusing us of New Zealand Chinese wing abuse. Yes, she is. She's really being a,
Well, look, first things first, I hope the women's still alive. But second, no, we didn't abuse wing. What we did is when we played wing, we couldn't believe the reception that we got playing wing.
Yeah.
And people really believing that we thought that wing was better than John Lennon. And
that's really where it started, right?
Yeah.
And I will say this, I'm noticing too, and again, I don't know, let me know or comment below if you're getting these, because Facebook's all messed up. Are you getting notifications that we're going live, number one? And number two, is that being pushed out? Because I don't think that's happening.
Well,
it's taking a while.
You know what Facebook likes? When you give them a combo box. And I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, somebody says you did get intrusive in the ear holes with wing. I disagree with that. I think it was just the right.
I think we owe Facebook a couple bucks. We owe Zuckerberg a couple.
So is that what it is? So they say, because they say, oh, you're growing, and then I can't bring anybody on. I can't do any of that.
So you know what? I want to test this video.
Okay.
So take a look at this video.
Okay.
And then I think we just go about $20 in.
Okay.
I send you 10.
Okay.
You throw 10.
Okay.
We push something out.
Okay.
And I bet you these videos change.
So you think so? So you think that
10%.
But our growth. See, you're right. Okay. Well,
the growth is good.
But it's the actual notifications being pushed out.
Right.
See, okay, and maybe it'll let us bring people
and that's why
on as well.
Maybe it's being a little difficult, doing the thing.
Well, they'll watch it, but it's like not as many, and maybe it's I don't know. I mean, we talk about
it's all business.
Well, speaking of it being all business, Jeff is returning from Philadelphia, and Jeff, we did a whole show about, what's up, Sherry? We did a whole show about us. I think it was, didn't we have an idea where we made showers? And I came up with the idea of having a place where you could have sex, have a shower, get a blow, have a Louis
No. Your idea was a gas station with showers, and you thought that you were Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank.
I thought I was ready to pitch.
And you thought you had the plan.
I did.
Well, you don't. There's one that has it.
When you say no, I'm talking about you can go in, you can roll out, peen out. I'm talking peen out right there.
It's called the Flying J. Okay.
The Flying J? Is that a Flying J shower rewards card?
That's a rewards card. So when you go to the Pilot Flying J, it's right there.
Okay. Is it all Pilot Flying J's?
Oh, well, right
okay.
there. So when you go, you literally go into this place.
Okay.
And I was mesmerized.
Okay.
When I walked in, you can wash your clothes.
You can do laundry.
You can take a full shower.
Okay. Now, do you shower is it like a locker room shower?
No. There's separate rooms where you pay to go in. It locks the door. You can shower.
Okay.
You can do that.
Okay.
You can wash your clothes. And then they have a whole living room lounge area where you can sit and wait for your clothes and stuff to be done. After you've showered, after you've done everything, you can change. And then you can order food.
So how much is a shower costing? I didn't
ask for the price. But as you walk in, you come in, and then you go here. And the bathrooms are over here, but the whole section where you can shower and stuff is to the left-hand side.
Really? So is it like, so you could go in and you could say, I want a pizza ready for 20 minutes. You could go in, you could shit, you could shower.
Yep.
Could you beat in the shower? Like, would people...
Easily beat.
It's an easy beat. Nobody would know if you were beating.
And they're quite... The size of them is quite nice.
Did you look in the shower?
You saw it one time.
Okay.
Curiosity kills the cat.
For sure, yeah.
So I had peeked in, and I was like, wow, these are pretty luxurious.
Clean.
Like a spa.
Are they clean?
Very clean.
Okay, water warm?
I would assume.
Do you think that you could fit more than one person in the shower?
10.
You could fit 10. So you think... Could there be sex? Because what I was pitching was more of a sexual experience at a gas station. This seems more like a professional experience. Do you think that the sexual gas station experience is still a possibility?
I think if you were late night at the Flying J.
Late night, okay.
On 81.
On I-81, okay, 81.
Southern tier.
Okay, Southern tier, New York.
I would assume that if you had a lady that was just working by herself.
Okay, just there, right.
Trucker rolls in. He finds himself a lady boy.
Okay.
They go in there.
Okay. So
we would know the difference.
So I could go up, I could get a shower, but you could have shower, and shower sex sucks, so could you have sex in the shower? Because what my idea was, and we did a whole show about this, is I think that what we should do is we should create, we're a sex positive show, we should create a place where you can have sex freely in the open at a gas station so you can get everything that you need.
You had the shower idea at the gas station.
I did. I thought, because it was sexy.
Right, but like I told you, when I went in there, I was stunned. I was absolutely stunned. I couldn't believe it. It was like a whole separate wing of the gas station.
So, like, it was all...
Right.
It was all showers.
Right. Like, you walked in, and then as you went to the left, it was like this whole, motel.
Right. Let's see. I took you to a bathroom. I thought it was good. Oh, she's talking about the Wawa, right? The Pocono Wawa. I'm talking about a real gas... Yeah, no. We're talking about... Listen. We're talking about a gas station.
Right.
You know what? I call it an ass station. I say where you will roll in there, all right? You pull pain, all right? You bend over, you pay $5 to get in that water, and you get that ass handed.
I am just sure that, it was a place where it's not trashy because there's a 24-hour Denny's.
Right, of course. Right. Where there's Denny's, there's high dollar.
You've taken that route. There's a 24-hour Denny's.
North of Wilkes-Barre? Right as you get before you get on the blue room where the radio station is? I got it. Okay, I know where it is.
Right.
Okay.
So it's right there.
Okay.
Totally. So that's the spot. I stop there every time, and because I'm hoping to catch something that I can video.
So for those of you just tuning in, we're talking about shower sex at the Flying J. Jeff, you are a member here.
I am.
What's up, Lori? What's up, Nick? What's up, everybody? Make sure if you're tuning in, share the video. I know we're a little late for you guys. So, but what we're talking about is Jeff joined the Flying J Rewards Club, and if you remember, we did a show where I was talking about just having a lot of sex in a gas station because I thought it was sexy, I thought it was different, I thought, why the hell not? And you're telling me that you saw showers at a gas station, so this whole gas station sex idea thing is not like,
right.
You know what I mean?
No, true. Look,
I don't know, was it sexy?
I gotta be honest with you. I was kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
You go into a spa.
Yeah.
And they each have their own separate thing. So I'm thinking that you think it's like a man's gym shower.
I'm thinking a bathhouse. So it's not a bathhouse. Because
it could be.
My idea was more bathhouse for men and women. I was thinking you go in, you get a donut, you get a hot dog, and then you get a wing.
Bathhouses are not a female thing.
But that's the thing, the female bathhouse gas station. So what you do is you can go to a Flying J, you could clean up, you could feel sexy, you could feel refreshed, you could get your pent-up aggressions out. I gotta tell you, Jeff, what?
The bathhouse is a sphincter thing.
It doesn't have to be a sphincter thing.
I agree it doesn't have to be.
So can it be something else? Can it be a two-hole thing?
The Quaalude have to be. You don't know, but I don't think that I didn't feel that it had to be.
I mean, did you feel that people were just there doing showers?
No, of course you don't. When you roll in, when you roll out a 24
high dollar shit is.
It all starts there. When the sign you see, it's exit 219. And as you roll up, and you know it's exit 219, right?
You're waiting for that flying jet.
219, and they go breaker. 69. Hey, you got it. You know what I mean?
Let's see. Sounds dirty as I'm not clean, not that good kind of dirty. Nick, not a new idea, but I think it's often a meetup used to meet people of the night. Yes, there are sirens. We live in the hood. I have to ask, who in the hell would want sex in a gas station? Two holes for amateurs. First off, there's a lot there. 2 holes for amateurs, I agree. Sex at a gas station, tell me that wouldn't be cool. You know how people just go away and have sexy weekends? What if, instead of having to go away, you just had to go to your local gas station and you had some sex? So you did a trip and you got it out of the way.
Hang on. Let me see if I can pull up a picture for you. Flying J shower.
We're talking about Flying J. Jeff on his trip home. Make sure you're sharing the video. I know it's a little late, so not as many people will be watching. But we're talking shower sex and making it sexy. You got a picture up here. 2 holes for amateurs. Dave, listen, you're talking to a bunch of 1-hole Andes here. I can't handle 2. I can't handle 2. That's a lot of holes.
Right.
It's a lot.
I'm trying to get this going right here. Hang on.
Okay, so we're trying to find the picture of the bathroom in the Flying J that Jeff is now a Flying J My Rewards member. So this is what we're talking about. So just, you take this card and you get in the shower. Is this how it works?
Right. So I want to show you.
Okay. All right. You got a picture there? Oh, okay. So that's...
Look at that beauty.
What? This is in the Flying J.
That's in the Flying J.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bathroom that you pay for?
Yes.
So
you sit in there.
Wow. So you could get...
That's exactly what they
That's what it looks like.
Yes.
So let me ask you something. First off, shower sex, I do agree. Baby Ann says is the worst. There's no point discussing.
But in this... I mean, look at the shower. Like, you could turn these two.
Have sex in the steam, do it dry, and then clean yourself off. So maybe what it is the shower is your point of, like, calming, togetherness, cleanliness, but you're still having sex on a shower.
If you're a dirty trucker boy, and you've got a trucker hat on there now, right?
Yeah, you're coming from Nebraska. You are.
You're like a real Paris Hilton with your Von Dutch.
That's right.
So if you're wearing that, you trucker boy, like, you could be in here. You could
That's better than a hotel. That's better than a hotel.
That's what I thought.
That's a hotel. I mean, that's 2 heads.
Right.
And they always say 2 heads are better than 1, and there's 2 shower heads in there. So we did an entire show, and I remember the engagement that this got, Jeff, because a lot of people were grossed out by the idea, but I think seeing that and knowing what's at Flying J, don't you think it could be romantic if you maybe had a romantic rendezvous, and instead of going to pay for a hotel, all you did was sex it up in the shower?
Yeah. Well, first off, at exit 219.
219, yep. Mm-hmm.
I do want to apologize. I pissed in your parking lot twice.
You pissed in the parking lot? You didn't even go into the bathroom?
Well, here's the deal.
At the Denny's.
At the Denny's, which is in the same parking lot there. I let Teddy out.
Right.
I do the double door. I open the double door and then I take a leak. So, I didn't want to have to stop.
Well,
I
you didn't want to walk in.
I wanted to make it quickie and roll.
So you whipped it out and you rolled. So let me ask you something. Denny's, did you venture in? Because do you not like Denny's?
I don't.
You don't like the Grand Slam? Isn't it like eggs, bacon, pancakes, like all kinds of shit for like literally $2.49? Because think about it. You go.
Where the hell did you get that at?
I think that was the original Grand Slam.
In the 80s.
But I think I'm trying to create an environment where you
Rudy Tutti Fresh and Fruity.
Oh, that's right. I'm just trying to think of like maybe it's just me.
Denny's is what, $2 for?
I think the OG. I think you could still get something. It's like a poor person's breakfast, but it's like 2 pieces of bacon, 2 eggs, and some breakfast like we eat. Like it's
You feed me chitlins.
You grits,
rice and
beans. Because I'm in a sexy mood, so I'm trying. Because again, I don't know if you saw.
Oh, I can tell.
Here's the thing. Well, it's not. Look, somebody put a picture of me being endearing and kissing some
feet. We got feet, we got hickeys, we got a whole lot of shit going on here, pal.
Here's the thing. I was just trying to be endearing, and it got around online, and I saw a couple things on Reddit where I got a foot fetish, and I don't know. I thought that was
you
cute.
Post the foot, you post the hickey.
No, well, here's the thing. It wasn't done. It was just kind of done in the heat of the moment. I was just, and her feet hurt, so I gave her little tootsies kisses.
Well, she posted it. It wasn't just posted around.
You're right.
She's the one that posted you kissing the tootsies.
You're right.
Yeah.
And she said, well, I tried to make it something really nice and cute. And I said, you know what? You made that about as nice and cute as raw dogging it inside of a Flying J across from a day.
She doesn't. Here's the problem. And I don't want to throw her under the bus. But she doesn't know the relationship of past friends that we have that were called on the carpet.
Yeah.
For such a situation.
This person.
There's a story that goes behind all this. And then we ragged on these people, about this situation, and then you get caught up in it, and now it's a.
But see,
which it's fine. It's fine.
But I don't know if it makes it. It's not sexy. It's just loving. I think he really got turned on. Like, I think this person that we're talking about got literally he got his 10 pitch. He was pitching 10 when he was licking feet. I wasn't pitching 10. Right?
He came home, and his singular focus was the feet.
You mean sexual?
Oh, that's all he cared about.
So he would please the feet. Would he make love to the feet?
The only way that he can get going still to this day is with the feet.
Really?
So he goes right to the feet, right to the tootsies, and then he gets going.
So, for example, if they want to do something, he says, "Don't worry about your underpants, baby. Take off your
socks."
Right.
Everybody's got the one thing they like that gets them going.
Yeah.
If you do this for me, this really will get me going. Well, for him, let me.
Is it reciprocated though? So does he like his to be?
No.
Right. So it's just let me just.
So he goes right up.
And I mean, is it licking? Does he put peen on it? Like, I would assume that if you have an obsession, do you pull peen and flap it on there, flap it on the top of the foot like that?
It's possible that.
I'm not a weirdo. We're talking about
weirdo. No, it's not weirdo. Relax. It was a one-time thing. It was funny.
Yeah.
She probably puts both of them on there.
It gives them a footing.
On the white guy 6 inches and foots them.
I gotta be honest with you. I wonder if you could get to full go and fully get there to eruption with just feet.
Ask my cousin. There was a Tampa story.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right, Nick. You're so vanilla. Feet in the shower, gas station might throw you over the edge. Think about that. That's Nick for person-centered housing options. And this is the kind of, you got to think about this.
Nick, look, this is the compelling song. This thing's going. But you know what? It's the reality. I mean,
it's stupid.
If we were sitting on 95.1 at this moment,
we'd have 60,000 text messages and calls and all that stuff. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Now, listen, I will say that I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Okay. I saw Baby Hand's kid, and I was like, I think I was good with kids, right? I thought I was good with kids. And I was talking to them.
What gave you that belief?
I thought I was a good guy. And this might be why, because, I'm talking about gas station sex and then foot fetishes and then I'm talking about the foot job and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and then I go right into
let's think about it like this. I spent about 2 hours with my nephew in the backyard.
Okay.
Teaching him baseball, keep your eye on the ball, throwing the ball to him as he hit it, choke up on the bat, all those kind of things. They're the kind of things. With a boy at a certain age that you kind of.
Well, how old? So what I thought, okay, I'm going to meet,
He's
going on 8, your nephew. I thought, listen, let me see if I can be a kind of father figure. So what I decided to do was just have some conversation, stuff like that.
Well, you never try to be a father figure. You just be a guy.
I just meant. You're right. I didn't mean father figure. I just meant like a silly Gus. You know me. I was just talking about fruit roll-ups and things of that nature.
Like a clown.
Okay, like a clown. And so after the conversation,
clown in Chicago that tried to be that guy in Pogo.
Gacy? Yeah. Listen, it's funny because the two things that were said about me after this was one, why is Rizzo bald? That really stuck with him, baldy. 2, I'm going to draw a picture where I'm peeing on your face. So obviously, my impression on this child was less than impeccable. I thought I did at least a 6 out of 10. But his thought was, bald, draw pee on his face. Bald, piss on his face. What did I do?
The kid needs his ass kicked. That's what's happened there. Bring him down here a little bit. He's got a bad attitude.
No, he's got. That's the thing. He's such a nice, good kid. But the thing is that when it comes to me,
why don't we walk around Clinton? Okay. Take a little walk. You think you got it bad?
You think you got a hard life over there, kid?
I know mom's going to try to defend you. That you're.
Look, he is a good.
I'm sure he is.
It's not that.
But you know,
my
old boss texted me and said my kid's being such a pain in the ass. He goes, "Oh my God!" I just had to run out. I took his iPad away. Live in beautiful South Tampa.
Okay.
And I said to him, "You know what your kid needs?"
What?
And I sent him a picture of a couple of the people that live down here. I said, "How about you ship your kid up here for one weekend? And I'm going to show him how good he friggin' has it. I'll walk him up and down Clinton, and he'll be that. Remember Scared Straight?
Scared Straight.
I don't need to take him to prison to scare him straight. I need to take him a walk a few blocks.
You're right. It would only take. I bet you it would take
shit
6
his
hours.
Pants. Who's bald? You just went bald.
Yeah,
you're walking around here.
No. Listen, I just
watch your friggin' mouth.
I just thought that, and call me crazy, and yes, it's been an interesting discussion. We started with Flying J shower sex. We went into foot fetishes, and then I'm talking about how, I thought as a good, funny man who's fun and safe, the last two things that you might say, Rizzo is nice, Rizzo is cool, Rizzo is funny. I like Rizzo. The two things that was said about me to his mother was simple. I'd like to draw a picture of me peeing on him, and why is he bald?
Look, it's hard being a parent.
It is very hard. Yes.
It's always fun when they're 6, they're 7, they're 8.
Mm-hmm.
They still want mommy. They still want those things.
Mm-hmm.
All the cuddle cute shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're about 4 or 5 years away from the pain coming your way.
But
now you got to be prepped for that stuff.
But so with your nephew, did he ever wish to piss on your face? Did he ever say that? I would like to piss on your face.
Well,
that's where I'm having trouble here. I'm trying to connect with this kid on a level. I'm trying to connect.
Never did that.
Well,
you know where we're from. We come from a different area of discipline.
See, it's not. I just think he wants to piss on my face. I just think that I got that kind of face. Maybe I got a piss face. Do I have a piss face? That was the question.
Well, maybe lunch at the Bachelor Forum is right for you guys. Look, I don't know. What are we teaching these kids these days at school?
I don't know.
She, him, they. I'm confused.
Let's see. I've known Rizzo for a long time, but I'm starting to wonder, do I really know him with these conversations? Yes, Sherry's been, she's an OG fan. She was a fan of mine when I had a show in, I think it was Pittsburgh or something.
You say you want to piss. How about I piss on yours, and then you tell me how much you like it. We'll start there.
Well, here's the thing, but then that makes me weird guy wanting to pee on kids, so I can't venture down that. See, this is why I'm having a tough time. It's a delicate walk. Do I pee on him? No. Does I let him draw him peeing on me? Is that a manifestation of his desire to pee on me? Why am I bald? He always makes fun of my tummy.
We need to think deep. Why does he want to urinate on you?
I think it was because I said I wanted to steal his fruit roll-ups. I did say that.
Could it be?
I did say that.
Maybe there's something deeper that we're not paying attention to.
Also, I talked about
do you have the urination face? I mean, that's bad.
That's what I'm listening. Do I have a piss face?
If you have, I want to piss on your face,
Well, that's
Lisa can try to sell it all she wants.
I agree.
But if you got the piss, and I get it, and that's her job.
Right.
You're the boyfriend.
Right. Oh, I love him. He's the best I've ever had.
We got hickeys. We're loving it.
You're not fat.
Right,
your dick's so big. Yeah. But the kid wants to piss on my face.
You got body dysmorphia.
I'm
the kid wants to
bullshit.
piss on your face.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to fix this now. You got to take him to the friggin' zoo.
But what do I do?
You take him to the zoo.
I'm afraid. He's going to give me a picture. I guarantee you. He's going to give me a picture of Wang out peeing on my face. And then he's going to say bald and belly. So I'm the bald belly guy who wants to get pissed on.
I framed that goddamn picture.
If you don't think that's coming, I swear to you, I guarantee you
that. You know what? But he's testing your
He is. Yeah. And see, I played along. I like him. Listen, I played along, and then I talked about poop afterwards because
every boy likes the poop.
The poop.
No, I avoid the poop. Go to the fart.
Okay. They're called. He calls them tubes.
Right. Go to the fart.
Right.
The fart's the funny one. They all like the funny fart jokes.
See, you're right. It started with me saying I was going to sneak in the house and steal the fruit rolls, but again,
Oh wow, aren't you? You're a silly.
I was just trying to be friggin' silly. And now I have a kid who's like, by the way, he goes, he's bald, he's got a belly, and I want to piss on him.
He's testing you.
But then, I don't know. I just felt like I would leave a better impression. I don't feel like maybe I'm up to a task. Like I'm supposed to be a fun, cool guy, and it's just like,
You're not supposed to be anything at the moment.
You know what? Nick's right. If I hang around a Flying J long enough, I'm destined to get pissed on.
Yeah, right.
So maybe that's what I gotta do. Maybe I gotta hang out a Flying J and get pissed off.
Probably, you see, free pig.
Yeah, listen, I agree. You know what? That's perfect. You're right. We I guess there's nothing else to say. We have a big. I'll say this. Big week coming up for us, hopefully.
We do. And I think it's important to probably update people in a manner where the people that pay attention to this can understand what we're saying. But
so then why don't you lead it with so that I get what you're saying?
Okay. Tomorrow is an important one.
Yes, agreed. Very important. Yeah.
We'll be in a conversation with the same folks that we had circled with.
Okay.
And then on Thursday...
When you say same folks, do you mean company or the exact same folks?
Right.
Okay.
Thursday.
Okay.
We're talking to some folks that will keep us close to home.
Not here, but close. I will say that as the time goes on, I feel that the prospect of the ROC return is diminishing. I won't put it out as over, but I think, Jeff, that's a good way of putting it. I think that, like you said, it's kind of like, I don't know, am I wrong? How do you feel? I mean,
look, I'll never beg for a job. I'm confident in the work that I do. I think you are the same. I'll never beg somebody for a job. That's just about it. And, we'll kind of leave it there. We work hard. We're passionate. We care. We're good people. We're good guys. All in all, even though, people came at us at first. We understand that. I get it. But
we broke through.
Yeah, we broke through. So for us, everything is about, doing better things to the next level. So, we'll kind of see where things are going. But,
tomorrow's a big one.
We don't devalue ourselves, and nobody should ever devalue themselves. Sometimes you get in that point where you're a little
desperate, you're a little low on money, you're worried.
And you need a break. Like I needed a break.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a break, and you take a break, and then you come back and you think about it, and you go, nah, F that.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel bad because we were starting some good work. We were talking before this started with Daddy Jeff, and we were talking about some things that we were going to work with and do with an organization in town. But, it's a shame, I think, that, we could bring that. But, yes, this is a very important week for the Rizzo and Jeff show.
Yeah. Tomorrow's a very important day. So it's a big day tomorrow for us, I think. And even Thursday might even be bigger than tomorrow.
You might be right.
I think Thursday...
For different reasons.
Right. I think Thursday will be bigger than tomorrow because it'll give us a chance to be, with everybody here. So, busy couple of days for us, for sure.
So, pull pickle, pull pain. Obviously, we've learned pull your pickle out for us. That's all.
Piss on a preteen.
Piss on a preteen, okay? It is what it is. So whip it out.
You got hair in funny places?
Yeah, that's it.
He's urine.
You're fat, you're bald, Flying J showers, wish us luck, piss, poop, whatever.
Piss, poop, whatever.
Piss, poop, whatever.
The Rizzo and Jeff Show. Thanks a lot for checking us out, guys. Make sure you go to our Facebook Rizzo and Jeff Show on all socials. And thanks for listening to the podcast, Rizzo and Jeff Underemployed. Hope you had a great holiday weekend. We'll be back soon.